Why do African leaders seek medical care abroad?
If you go to Zimbabwe today, you want to cry when you see how black people in Zimbabwe are living. Number one, water as we speak in Zimbabwe is not reticulated. So you drink it at your own risk. Number two, Zimbabweans get electricity from midnight to 5 o'clock in the morning. The whole day they have no electricity. Number three, Mugabe himself died in Singapore. There's no single hospital that could heal him, that could treat him in Zimbabwe.
Hey everyone, welcome back to In a Nutshell. Today, we're diving into a question that's been on many people's minds. Why do so many African leaders, past and present, seek medical treatment abroad? We'll explore the reasons behind this trend, where they go, and what it says about healthcare in Africa. Spoiler alert, it's not a pretty picture, but stick around. It's going to be insightful. Let's start with the facts. Did you know that in the past decade, more than 20 African presidents, ministers, and high-ranking officials have sought medical care outside of Africa? From London to Dubai, they've been hopping on private jets in search of top-tier medical attention. But why? Let's break it down. Here is some notable leaders who sought treatment abroad. Satu, Muhammadu Buhari, Nigeria. According to Al Jazeera, Buhari has spent extended periods in London for medical care since 2015, sparking criticism and speculation about his health. 2. Robert Mugabe of Zimbabwe. The late President Mugabe frequently sought treatment in Singapore. Even in his final years, he continued traveling there for checkups. 3. Teodoro Obiang Nguema of Equatorial Guinea. Known for seeking treatment in Switzerland, Obiang's trips have raised eyebrows considering his long reign and his country's wealth. Abdelaziz Bouteflika, Algeria. Bouteflika spent years seeking treatment in France and Switzerland, particularly for a stroke that limited his public appearances. 5. Felix Tshisekedi of DR Congo. Tshisekedi has reportedly sought medical treatment in Europe, maintaining a pattern seen among DRC's leadership. South Africa, known for having one of the most advanced healthcare systems in Africa, is still not immune to the trend of its leaders seeking medical treatment abroad. Here are some notable examples of past and current South African leaders who have done so, along with the reasons and destinations. Nelson Mandela, South Africa's first democratic president, often sought specialist treatment in South Africa, but he also traveled abroad for some of his medical needs. In 1988, he was treated at Tygerberg Hospital in Cape Town for tuberculosis, but his post-prison health evaluations were conducted in the UK. He also received medical attention in Sweden and Canada during his international tours. Reason? While Mandela mostly trusted South African healthcare, he occasionally sought international second opinions. 7. Thabo Mbeki, South Africa's second democratic president, reportedly received medical care in Europe, particularly for routine checkups. Reason? Mbeki's health issues were not publicly disclosed, but there are reports of him favoring European facilities for privacy and advanced care. On number 8, Jacob Zuma. Zuma, South Africa's former president, faced significant public criticism for the secrecy surrounding his health. He has reportedly sought medical care in Russia and Dubai. In 2021, Zuma's legal team cited Thaler's medical treatment abroad as one reason for his inability to attend court. Reason? Maybe personal preference. In a recent tweet or X, this is what Jacob Zuma daughter wrote. 9. President Cyril Ramaphosa has not been known to travel abroad frequently for medical care. However, there are reports of him receiving consultations in the UK for preventative health screenings. 10. Winnie Madikizela Mandela. The late Winnie Mandela, a prominent anti-apartheid activist and political figure, sought medical treatment in India for cancer treatment before her passing. Reason? India is known for its affordable yet high-quality care in oncology, making it a preferred choice for many patients worldwide. 11. Mangosuthu Buthelezi. The late Inkatha Freedom Party leader traveled to Germany and Switzerland for specialist care for diabetes-related complications. So, in a nutshell, why are our leaders so eager to fly out for healthcare? Here are some of the top reasons. 1. Lack of trust in local healthcare systems. For example, Nigeria allocates less than 5% of its budget to healthcare. 2. The prestige factor. Seeking care abroad is often seen as a status symbol. In some cases, leaders view it as an opportunity to portray their wealth and connections. Example: Mugabe's trips to Singapore weren't just medical. They symbolized his elite status. 3. Specialized care and technology. Many African countries lack the advanced medical technologies available in Western countries. Complex surgeries, cancer treatments, and diagnostics are more accessible abroad. An example is Buhari's prostate treatment in the UK, highlights the gap in specialist care in Nigeria. Now let's talk destinations. If African leaders had a Yelp page for medical tourism, these countries would get 5 stars. 1. United Kingdom, a favorite for many due to historical ties and world-class hospitals like Harley Street Clinic and King Edward VII's Hospital. Notable visitors: Buhari, Nigeria; Yar'Adua, Nigeria; 2. France, preferred by francophone leaders like Bongo Ondimba, Gabon, and Bouteflika; Algeria, known for specialized care in Parisian clinics. 3. India, offers high-quality care at a fraction of Western costs. Many mid-level officials from Africa also choose this destination. Example: former Tanzanian President John Magufuli underwent treatment there. 4. Dubai and the UAE, a rising star in medical tourism, known for luxury hospitals like Cleveland Clinic Abu Dhabi. Example: Tanzanian opposition leader Tundu Lissu recuperated in Dubai after a 2017 assassination attempt. Singapore, frequently visited by Robert Mugabe for its advanced medical technology. Let's get real for a second. While leaders jet off for medical care, what happens back home? 1. Healthcare neglect. The lack of investment leads to poor infrastructure, limited access to medicines, and brain drain. Example: Nigeria loses thousands of doctors annually to countries like the UK and the US. 2. Public outrage. Many citizens criticize leaders for seeking treatment abroad while local hospitals crumble. Many ask, if our hospitals aren't good enough for our leaders, how are they good enough for us? Medical trips are often funded by taxpayers, costing millions annually. Is there any way forward? Absolutely. Here's what needs to happen. 1. Increased healthcare funding. Governments need to allocate a larger percentage of their budgets to healthcare. Example: Rwanda's investment in healthcare has improved life expectancy significantly. 2. Building specialist hospitals. Establishing centers of excellence in Africa can reduce reliance on foreign care. Example is Ethiopia's Black Lion Hospital is setting a precedent. 3. Accountability. Citizens must demand transparency and better healthcare policies from their leaders. So, what do you think? Should African leaders continue seeking treatment abroad? Or should they focus on fixing the systems at home? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Together, we can spark the conversations that lead to change.